Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Joy and I am so glad you are here. Today we are going to be going over my 5-star predictions for 2025. This year has so many good books coming out. I know for a fact that a lot of these books are not going to disappoint. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this down by category. So we're going to start off with thrillers. The first book that I want to bring up is The Crash by Freida McFadden. That comes out at the end of January. In the story, we are essentially following a woman who is about 8 months pregnant, and she is stranded in the middle of a blizzard, and she stumbles across, I believe, a couple, and the book just unravels from there. I am so excited for this book. I love Freida McFadden and how quick you can get through her books and how they're palatable and easy to understand. And I just know that she's gonna nail it with this one. Next, we have another January release, and that is Beautiful Ugly by Feeney. Essentially, in the book, we are following an author whose wife went missing nearly a year ago, and ever since he's had really bad writer's block and his life has just been turned upside down. So his editor decides to lend him a house from another author that was a client of hers. And so this house in Scotland, he goes there, and while he's there, he notices a woman that looks eerily similar to his wife. I feel like there's an unreliable narrator situation going on, so it's like you don't really know who to trust, and I love that element in a thriller because it constantly is keeping you guessing. The next book we have is Too Old for This by Samantha Downing. I previously read Lovely Wife from her and I freaking loved it. This book reminds me of the Dorothea Puente case. If you are an avid true crime listener, you know what I'm talking about. We have an older lady who is enjoying her golden years and some skeletons start to come out of her closet, and I'm really excited. If you are a true crime girly, I do think that you are gonna love this book as well, and I know that it's not gonna disappoint. All right, y'all, we got the big one, romances. I am so excited. We are getting so many good romances this year, and we're gonna start off very strong. Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. And in this book, we are following our main character, Emily and Josh, and they are two second grade teachers who are rivals, but they're also neighbors. And this book just sounds like it's gonna be so good. Next, we have Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Now, if you know me, Ali Hazelwood is one of my authors. I will read anything that she writes. This is her first go at a sports romance, and I'm really excited about this one. This is a swimmer and a diver, and they are both at Stanford, and they have a friends with benefits situation going on, and it just seems really fun. It's gonna be really spicy, and I'm super excited about it. The next book we have is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. You guys already know I am an Abby Jimenez stan, and this book is about our main character, Samantha, who made a cameo in Just for the Summer, and her mom has dementia, and she's grappling with all of that. She had a one-night stand situation with a guy named Xavier, who is a vet, and it seems like it's gonna be so good. And I know with Abby Jimenez, she's gonna do such a great job tackling this rom-com with a really hard-hitting theme. And of course, there's a dog. Who doesn't love a dog? Next, we have Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, and it literally reminds me of Beach Read, and it is essentially two writers who are invited to a desolate island to write the biography of a mysterious heiress. It literally feels like if Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Beach Read had a baby, and I love the reference to Taylor Swift, and I also love the fact that she is kind of going back to her Beach Read roots, and it's just, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be incredible. It's Emily Henry. How could it not? In 2024, I entered my cowboy era thanks to this queen right here, Lyla Sage. Her fourth book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, Wild and Wrangled, comes out, and this is Cam and Dusty's story, and it is gonna be second chance, single mom, neighbor trope. It's gonna be so good. The tension that has been established between Cam and Dusty and the unfinished business that they have is just, it's gold. It's gold, and I'm so excited. April is gonna be a really good month, you guys. I'm so excited for this. Next, we have The Love Haters by Katherine. I loved The Bodyguard by her. If you are a closed door romance girly, Katherine is your girl. She is gonna nail it every single time. In this book, we are essentially following a struggling videographer, and she gets invited to follow a guy who is in the US Coast Guard and basically document his experience as a Coast Guard member. And her co-worker is the brother of her subject in her film, and those two have a strained relationship. If you know Katherine, she is gonna nail it so well. It's just something about the way she writes family dynamics for me that is just so good. And of course, there's always gonna be some antics. Of course it is. And I think it's gonna be fun. This last book probably comes as no surprise. If you follow me on my other platforms, you probably know that I am a huge, and I mean huge, Taylor Jenkins-Reid fan, and I have been craving a book from her ever since Carrie Soto is Back came out in 2022. So when she announced a few months back that she was coming out with her new release, Atmosphere, I literally fell to the floor. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was so surprised, but she thrives off of kind of those like historical fiction, women's fiction with romance as well. So in this story, we are essentially following a woman who is in the NASA program. You know, she's in a male dominant field. So she's working with her cohorts and she's building a relationship and building a bond with them, especially one in particular, if you know what I mean. But it just sounds like it's going to be a really good story, and I know for a fact that it is going to be 5 stars. And you guys, the cover is stunning. I will be first in line for that book. Let me know in the comments what books you are excited for this year, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.